clear, boys. Say along with us.
Hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop.
Smoke weed every day.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we are Buck. It's the world's most smoked out podcast. Okay, I want to give a quick shout out as well over to the Hope program. So that's Hope offenders on probation, helping offenders on probation excel. My bad.
Hope.
Hope.
Acronym.
So shout out to Eddie over at the Evergreen over at 381 Yonge Street, the whole Yonge Street mission. Shout out to Rico. I posted something on Instagram. The barber.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that's amazing. I love that.
So if people want to get free cuts, people want to get their life together. You know, people who are looking for jobs, trying to get help with getting their resumes together, different things like that. The whole program's there for them. You know, especially for mans who are coming home. Mm-hmm. That's what it's especially for mans who are touching road and they need to try to get their life back together. Definitely make sure to check out the whole program. On Instagram, he's the dying thief or _dying thief, right? So that's my man Eddie.
Okay.
He'll take care of you, you know, or just drop in. It's a drop-in center, 381 Yonge Street.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
And how long is he doing them for?
He's been there for.
Oh, he does it all the time.
He's
like
been there.
steady.
He's there all. He's there all day. Like I just popped in the other day. I was just, you know, I'm a downtown guy, so I just popped in. I was like, you know, I've been talking to him on the gram. Let me see what go on. Checked out the place.
Facts.
Yeah, so it's something good for people, because I know a lot of mans them who watch. So mans deal with cases and stuff like that, right? Mans just, you know, you're touching road and you don't know what to do with yourself. You don't want to get back in that constant cycle. You know, go. You know, there's help there.
For sure.
So back to our show here. We have Tattoo Barbie in the building.
Yes, we do.
You know what I'm saying? You had a question.
Yeah, quick question. Do you have a tattoo style?
I do. Yeah. I last year especially, I really love to do like that West Coast lettering, crazy lettering. You know, like that like Latino gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? I love that, but I also really love to do color stuff, and I don't get enough of it because everybody wants black and gray. Black and gray is like the thing now. You know what I mean? When I first started tattooing, nobody wanted black and gray. People hated black and gray. They wanted all these colors, and you know, but it's kind of gone into like the whole black and gray thing, which I love. Yeah. You know, but yeah, I stick to like the lettering. Like I love lettering. Okay. Yeah, and there's a big industry for lettering right now. Like people are doing crazy shit. Like, anyway, sorry, go on.
Sorry, this is black. This
yes.
is what you call black, right?
Yeah.
Greenish.
Yeah, it'll never be like black.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because once it's when it's fresh, it looks so good and black and bold. But over time, the pigment settles, you know, and it kind of like fades a little bit, you know. But I think like with black and gray work especially, when it settles and it kind of fades, when it looks the best. You know what I mean? I don't like it when it's first done. I like it when it's a little bit older.
Yeah, and the shop. Like, where's your shop located for people?
So it is Bad Buddha Tattoos.
Okay.
And
nice.
It is on St. Clair, in between Kiel and Lansdowne. Okay. And we opened in June. The grand opening was the soft opening was in June. The grand opening was in July.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're a newer shop, but we're like one of the only shop. Yeah, there's not really much in that neighborhood, so we kind of lucked out because it's so hard to find a neighborhood in Toronto now that doesn't have a tattoo shop in it. Yeah. You know? So, yeah.
It's become really popular.
Oh, my God. It's crazy. So, yeah. We got the shop is very modern, contemporary, clean, you know, but it's also got a good vibe. Nice. And everybody's welcome there. And we do our best to, you know, cater to everybody and we'll get it done.
Nice.
Whatever you want.
Nice.
There's an artist for everybody.
So you get to take walk-ins, or is it appointment only?
Yeah. Well, depending on what it is. If it's like a custom piece, you know, that has to be drawn and there's time involved, no, we can't do it on a walk-in. But usually there's somebody available that if you want something small, you can walk in and get something done for sure.
How do you feel about touching up other artists' work?
It just depends on who it is. Actually, it depends on how old it is. You know, like if it's somebody that's from the city and has only tattooed you a couple years ago, then I'm not going to touch it. But if you got something 10 years ago, that artist is nowhere to be found. You know what I mean? And you want to, and I understand what it's like to have a piece like that, you know, that you just want finished, you know, and the artist isn't there, and you want, you know, whatever, you want to bring it back to life. So yeah, depending on what it is, we will do it, just like I think most artists. But if it's horrible, then no, you don't want to put your name on that.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? So it depends on the piece. But yes, some pieces will definitely rework.
Okay, I want to show you guys a video. Okay, and there was something I was asking you. We were trying to get some little intel earlier. We're trying to get our investigative reports on here.
Let's see this.
Oh. Is that supposed to be belly?
Okay.
We saw back.
That was fun. Yo, one comment was, the man them couldn't edit that part out of the video,
Listen,
fam.
I'm sorry, I can't edit.
Like, it's not my video.
So this happened.
Yes, I saw this.
And we're not laughing at those.
No, we're not laughing.
We're laughing at
No.
Yeah. Yo, what I'm wondering is why the girl is bawling for Abel. The man is on stage performing, and she's bawling, Abel! Like he's gonna jump off a stage and stop.
Like he's gonna hear her. Like what the fuck? Maybe she was panicking.
Like the little piece in his ear that you have, like when you're on stage singing. He's in his moment.
Yeah.
You can't hear Becky like 10 rows.
Exactly.
Man, like, oh my
Becky.
God.
No, because that's what it sounded like.
I
She's
know.
like, Abel, help!
Yeah.
Abel.
Abel's busy.
Abel's on stage performing right now.
Yeah. No, I know.
So TMZ. Okay. So basically, Belly got rushed by security.
Yeah, it was security.
Right.
He performed. He performed there. He performed
They
earlier.
they were there that day, right?
Crazy.
He probably tried to go to a section where they're like, "Yo, buddy, you're a performer, yeah, but you can't get to this section."
But it's not even about that though.
I don't know
Okay.
what happened.
He performed earlier, yes, and he was in a different. He had changed his clothes, but you see if you look on YouTube, you'll see a video where he's like at side stage wearing this blinged out, kind of like my jacket, blinged out jean jacket kind of type of thing.
Yeah.
And he's chilling, and that's a different video.
Yeah.
That someone else took. And then you see, obviously they left, they came back, and you see him walking from sound check to the VIP section in the same fucking jacket. With the same people. So how do you not know it's this person? Like, I mean, that was a fucking setup.
Well, apparently he was blindsided by security. He was
a-
trying to
that
make
was
his
a
way
setup.
backstage or make
Those
his way
security,
from
that
backstage.
security was paid. They knew what they were going to do there. For whatever reasons, they're not talking about it, but I'm sure it'll surface.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
People been wondering. They've been looking into it. People been asking me, hey, what's going on with it? TMZ hasn't been able to find out any information.
It's hush hush.
It's been, people
And
on
that's
the
exactly
scene
why it was a
have been
setup.
able to report what they
video
saw.
They don't wanna
came
talk
out,
about it.
they
Something
see it,
happened.
but yeah, it's hush hush because
Yeah.
they're like, yo, who did what?
Yeah.
No one's saying nothing. Belly's not. Nobody's saying anything.
My
Right.
question is
Hush,
why?
hush.
Why is we can
the
see
streets-
something on
The streets
video?
wants you to keep your mouth shut.
Of course, the streets want us to keep our mouth shut, but what camp is he beefing with? That's the
I
thing.
know
Yeah.
that's the question. Where's the beef
Because
coming
you see,
from?
there's another video too where you see French walking from wherever, and I guess this is after this just happened, and he was like, "Yo, why'd they have to jump Belly?"
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, you saw that, right?
Yeah.
It must have been just after, they were coming through, and there was whoever it was recorded the video was like, "What? They jumped Belly?" Yeah, that was after.
Yeah.
So
He
Well,
didn't deserve to get rushed by that many. Like he didn't deserve to get.
yeah, and you
rushed.
see his security like over top of him.
Yeah, they're rushed.
That was
They're-
crazy.
yeah.
By
Well, he
that
made a
point, how did
statement.
they not know that he was if he has another security guard over top
And
of
his security
him?
guard, but he had his security guard also trying to help him, right?
Yeah.
He
But
had
how
his
did the other
security.
the other
They had, like-
security?
there's,
They
like,
can't
10 of
use.
them, though.
That's what I'm saying.
They
They can't
fuck-
even use the excuse. Well, we didn't know who this dude was. Like, how did they not know that was
Yeah, that's what
Belly's
they're saying.
security?
Why would you
Just
have
like-
that much security? You're just a dude.
He's performing.
Yeah.
He performed earlier.
Yeah.
Obviously, he has security for a reason, but they rushed him for something. Like you said, there's an underlying story.
for
that
Something
sure.
we're
that's not
getting.
being told.
Yeah,
sure.
there's the
Basically.
underlying
Sure.
story. Remember,
For sure.
always when there's a story, there's always like when they say someone's pointing a finger at you, there's always 2 or 3 fingers pointing back at you. There's
Yeah.
the truth, what happened, and then the real
Yeah.
truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, he says he made a statement after on IG saying, it took 20 of you pussies
whoa.
to rush
He
me.
made a statement.
Yeah.
Well, not a statement. He
That's
said
right.
like
he made a post.
He made a
Clarify that he posted on IG. He didn't
he
make a
said,
statement.
"Oh,
He posted
it took
on
20
IG.
of you pussies to rush me."
Yeah,
But
he didn't make a statement. He posted on IG.
Yeah, he posted on
let's not
IG.
mince words here.
My
'Cause You know
bad.
how people talk.
Yeah.
Statement? What?
And I know there's people who are out there trying to eat his back out right now, so we won't even talk about that.
You understand what I'm saying? He posted
but
on
20
Instagram.
mans jumped, 20 pussies jumped me, and I didn't even go down.
And I think he tweeted something also that was like, it's all love. I performed. I had the
Yeah.
best 420 of my night, whatever. Yo, that can't hold me down. You know what I'm saying? So he's taking the high road.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Down.
Yeah.
He's taking the high road. Yo, he's like, you know what? Okay, I took a little beating, but I still collected that bag. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, think I won too long?
I just think, you know what, for whatever reason, he's handling it in the proper way.
Yeah, what's the sense
you
of
know,
making
like,
a big deal out of it?
I respect that. If it obviously he knows what happened, you know, he knows why he got jumped. But the fact that he's not opening his mouth,
you know, on IG
for
ranting
once,
about it.
It's
for
bad enough the
once,
video came out.
talking about it, I respect that.
Yeah.
He's an OG.
Hey,
Well, the last time he was in the media for like a non-beating thing was when he performed at Nathan Phillips Square, and he was cussing down the place
what the fuck?
for the young kids for like, what was it, Canada Day or something like that, and the people were outraged.
What?
Yeah, it was
I didn't
Canadian-
hear that.
Yeah, it was Canada Day. Sorry to bring up old shit, but it was Canada Day, and the man was performing like he's the headliner of the fire after the fire at Nathan Phillips Square, whatever. But he's cussing down the place, and
Yeah, no, I never heard that.
the family goers, the citizens, the non-hip hop people of Toronto,
Right.
the older white
The
people,
people that
with
are there
their
for
children,
Canada Day.
the people that were there, exactly. The people there for Canada Day were outraged.
Of course.
We weren't here for that.
Of
Clutch my
course.
pearls.
We weren't here. Exactly. We weren't here for that.
Of course.
We have little kids.
Of course.
And it was like outraged. And then he responded with like, "You're not gonna censor my art. Fuck you." Ra-ta-ta. You know what I'm saying? So
I totally get that,
So at least
yeah.
now, after this, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna fall back and deal with it this way. I'm hoping that's what the thing
Yeah,
was.
Just
Yeah,
chill.
and I also think it was a lot had to do with, you know, he's been releasing some good records.
Yeah. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Just
So
let the music speak.
Yeah, exactly. You're doing your thing. People know who you really know who you are now.
Yeah.
You know.
So we'll see if a track soon follows.
Well, I'm sure he'll address it because even what you're talking about with the thing at the Canadian, the Canada Day thing.
Yeah.
He addressed it on one of his tracks, censorship, or I forgot what the name of the track on his mumble rap EP that he dropped a few months back.
Yeah.
He addressed that on that.
Okay.
Right? So maybe this beatdown or whatever, or attempted beatdown, he'll address on his new
Right.
music coming
that's
up.
what I'm saying.
Right.
Coming in.
Yeah.
So Toronto, pray for Toronto. # pray for Toronto.
Sure, that was
Oh my
right.
god.
that's
So
crazy,
a man goes crazy over by Yonge and Finch. He hit how many people? Like
Yo,
40 people?
I think 10 are
20,
dead now,
20,
aren't
20,
they?
Almost like 30 people, something
Right.
like that.
Or
10
9 people are dead today.
And
or
9
10?
people
10.
died.
He's got 10. Okay.
Fuck.
Okay, so like, okay. This is messed up, okay? Because the man mounted the curb on some fucking terrorist shit, right? The man
Definitely.
killed fucking 10 people, fucking injured.
But he wasn't even terrorist because he was like a crazy
No,
white
but
guy.
I'm not. But that's the whole thing. But like, it's anywhere else in the world, you mount the curb in a van or whatever, it's a terrorist attack.
Right.
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 Okay.
Right. Yeah.
So
yeah.
the man jumps the curb. First, some people thought maybe it was a heart attack or something, but then
Yeah.
no. The man went like 2 kilometers down the sidewalk.
He had a mission.
Yeah, he borrowed down the place. Like he burned it down. He made a cryptic statement on Facebook before the fact.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Right?
Okay.
He did his thing. I don't know.
Oh yeah, didn't he say some shit about how like women won't
Yes,
take my
he's like,
advances?
he's
I'm
like-
a celibate
Yeah,
or
he's
not?
celibate. One of these weird type of. groups
I'm not
or
even
whatever.
laughing
We're
at the
not trying to make fun of this
situation.
But yeah,
But
so
you know,
he jumps the curb, drives. He kills so many people, foreign people, Canadians, a whole bunch, right? So now they're there. They're the strong Toronto strongest, whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's like, I see on the news, he's charged with 10 first-degree murder counts. Then it's 13 attempted murders. But they're saying like, yo, 16 people injured, 15 people. The numbers, they don't really know.
keep
the
on
numbers.
declining.
Yeah, the numbers aren't matching the charges. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? But he's still facing 10 first-degree murder charges and like 13 or maybe 14 attempted murder
right.
charges at this point, right? But what I don't want to hear is that, oh, he's mentally ill and this
Yeah.
and that. This is a
he just
terror.
graduated.
This is a terror attack.
He graduated college 1 week before this happened. Did you read that?
I didn't even know that.
He was in. Yes,
And
he
everybody-
graduated college literally a week ago from the attack. So obviously he's not mentally fucking. Well, he is mentally deranged,
Yeah,
but obviously he's
But I
with
don't
it.
want
Like
them
he's got
to-
some brains because he just graduated from college or university. College, yeah.
Whatever. It just. I don't want them to set it up that he's mentally ill and this was not a terror. This
what I
was
mean,
a
and blame it
terror
on that.
attack.
Yeah.
This was a blatant terror attack. He knew what he was doing. You understand what I'm saying? This is a
But
terror attack.
what sort of like terrorist organization?
Well, you see lately, like in the UK and the United States, they've had people jump the curbs. That's like
What is it though? For what? For what reason? What are they like protesting against?
Some of it is like they're saying is like Arabics and ISIS and all these terror groups, but whatever. Like I don't know if he has any allegiance to any terror group or anything, but in any other foreign country, United States, Europe, or that would be a terrorist attack. Only
For
in
sure, yeah.
Only in Canada, they're gonna say, "Oh, he was mentally ill.
Yeah.
And he didn't mean to do it. He's gonna go to a nut house. I hope not, like because he killed a lot of people,
Yeah.
and like it's fucked
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, if he gets off by
on
just
a
being able to go to
personal
a nut house.
On a personal note, it affects me on a personal because one of my brethren, the mother of his child, one of his baby, like mothers of his children, she works in the area. 5 minutes earlier, she could have been a part of that. You understand what I'm saying? So like that hits home. Like that's
I could
really-
tell you.
Yeah.
bro. Like it's messed up, and I don't want this guy to be like, oh, I'm mentally ill. And
Right.
No. You knew what you were doing. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
you're
knew
going
what
to
you were doing.
jail. You don't get off by getting to go to the psych ward,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
You knew what you were
You have
doing,
to go to
like-
jail.
And then he tried to make the cop kill him. He
oh
tried.
yeah, you see him with the cell phone. He's like,
the man popped it up.
and I
Popped
actually
it
a
up.
video surfaced where actually you hear the audio like before, like in the first videos you couldn't hear what he was saying to the cop when he was doing that,
I'll
but in the
actually play
new
the video for you guys.
videos, you hear him say, "I have a gun. I'm armed.
Yeah, 'cause
shoot me."
You know what he was trying to get.
He's saying,
He's
shoot me.
He's trying to get death by cop.
Yes, suicide by cop. That goes back to kind of a terrorist thing. Suicide by cop.
So this is the video right here.
Is that the one with the audio?
Come on, get down! No, get down! Get down! I'm putting my pocket. I don't care, get down! I'm putting my pocket. Get down! Get down, you get shot! Lean the head.
You know what? So do I. I mean,
Like he
I'm not a
deserves
fan
to
of the
be in
popo,
jail.
but
I'm not
still.
a fan of that sorority at all.
But
Let me
still.
let me ask a question.
He deserves
The
to
fact
be
that
in
he
jail.
didn't kill him. Yeah.
Let me ask a question though, because you brought up a good point. You commend him for not shooting him. If he was black, would he have been shot already?
In Toronto, I don't think so. United States, maybe. In Toronto, I don't think so. He probably would have got a beat down.
You know what?
He probably would have got a
honest-
Russian and a beat down.
I don't I hate speaking on topics because of of this nature because I'm white, plain and simple. But I really do believe that if he was black, he probably would have been shot.
Think so?
I do.
I don't want to think like that because we're
The possibilities
not
are
as bad as the
higher.
I think
United. The
because-
possibilities are very high. They're very high. It's a 75%.
They've been heightened at least with
75%.
that.
That's what I'm
percentile.
saying right now. Is because they're heightened right now.
But-
you know what I mean? Maybe in the past, no.
No, but the
because
possibilities are
right
heightened if he
now.
was black, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, if he was black, it'd be more of a threat.
We're not saying in
Definitely.
Canada. Look, let me say this. In Canada, the possibilities are higher.
Yeah.
In the States, I say for sure.
Oh,
Yes.
well,
Okay.
perfect-
Yes, I agree with you there. Yeah.
Perfect
yeah.
example.
100%.
Perfect example. The man that they shot in the backyard of his grandparents' backyard, the black gentleman. I can't remember his name right now. The feds got a helicopter saying there's a guy breaking into cars, came to the backyard. They bend the corner. The man had a cell phone in his hand. They said, freeze, police. No, they said hands.
Right.
And then they said, gun, gunshots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom. Fast forward now. There's a white gentleman on his fucking thing with a screwdriver pointing at the police, telling the police, yo, you're going to have to shot me. You're going to have to shoot me. I'm not. Okay? They
Yeah.
tased the man 2 times. The taser has no effect on the man. The man runs away. They chase the man. They do not fire their firearm.
Yeah.
They arrest
Yeah.
this man.
Yeah.
Hey,
He's white.
Yeah.
well,
I agree with you there. Definitely.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
so what's the threat there? Like, yo, you didn't even give the guy a chance to drop what you said.
And this is-
hands, gun. You didn't even give
Right.
the man a chance to drop what
And
he
this
had
is
in
like
his
some,
hands.
and you have to think about it this way. Now, this is some psycho driving down fucking Yonge Street, just dropping people And you know, you see him like many times go, I have a gun.
He's trying to.
Yeah. Go, if that was United States, he would
have been pop,
for sure. He would. As soon as you see his hand go there in the video, he would have been shot already. He wouldn't even have had to raise his head, and he would have been shot.
Facts. So, you know, hashtag pray for Toronto.
Toronto strong.
You know what I'm saying? Toronto strong. The last couple of things I want to bring up.
GoFundMe.
Yeah, they have a GoFundMe for all of the families of the people.
Yeah, I saw that on the news this morning.
So go to the GoFundMe. Check out all the information. I'm sure it's online.
Yonge and Finch, there's a memorial there, so if you want to go there and pay your condolences, you can do that also. I'm pretty sure that's going to be up for a while.
Last couple of things I want to bring up, and I don't want to. I'm going to give a couple of things just because we're still in a morbid place when it comes to some of these things that are happening in the news. But a couple of deaths happened in the news, right? One, R.I.P. Vernon Troy. There was a DJ who died. I don't want to fuck up his name.
Avicii.
DJ Avicii.
Yeah, he's a sick DJ, actually.
So R.I.P. Avicii. R.I.P. Vernon Troy.
Mini-Me.
Right, Mini-Me.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Right, he dies at 49 years old.
Sucks.
And the oldest person in the world
Mini-Me
has died in Japan at 117 years old.
You know the funny thing is they mentioned that I seen the other day the man was like, yo, if he lives a couple more he'll be the certified oldest man in the world, and now the man passed away. That sucks.
So
Yo, they have a lot of
it was actually a lady. It was a lady in Japan.
She passed away.
Yeah, 117 years old.
Well, now the guy feels like 115. The new guy's like 115.
I'm telling you, I swear, like that. It's the diet. It's the diet. Eating clean.
Yeah, they have a lot of
fish, vegetables, plain rice. You know, like that diet keeps you alive.
They have a lot of centurions.
Yeah.
They have them like
and they take care of their
crazy.
elderly there.
That's what I'm saying.
They take care of like it's your job when your parents, you know, get old and can't work and blah blah, for you to take care of them now. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just a different life.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They have like the most
117.
117. So
I don't know if I want to live that long.
Yeah.
If I can wipe my own ass.
That's what I mean. Like, if you
I
can still do that. If you can still do that.
If I can wipe my own ass at 100 years old, I'm gravy, baby.
Yeah. As long as I can still do that, I'm good.
If I can still wipe my body and go in the shower by myself, I'm gravy, baby. You know what I'm saying?
So, okay, the last
couple... If I gotta get my Coming to America bass, I can live with that also. You understand what I'm saying? But as long as I can wipe my own body, I'm happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so last thing I want to bring up in the news here. R. Kelly, just so we can wrap up our R. Kelly story, all right? I told you, we were morbid for a second. I'll bring us out on the end.
We're trying to be non-morbid. They talk about R. Kelly, the guy with the sex cult.
Right? Right? We're in a morbid place for a second, but we'll end off with some jokes, okay? R. Kelly, everybody's leaving the squad now. So we've been catching this whole R. Kelly, and we've been following up on this.
What squad does R. Kelly have?
So, let me finish here. Okay?
I want to know what squad he has.
Let me report the story here. Okay?
Oh,
so
shit. I'm sorry.
We've been going through this whole R. Kelly story for a few months now, right? All the sex cult, all the underage thing.
He's back in the closet with all this shit.
So right now, his whole lawyer team.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying this yesterday at Extra Gravy.
Right, his lawyer team has left him. His publicist has left him. And
just now?
Yeah, they're all gone now.
Exactly. Just now, right?
Yeah. And
the money's strong, baby. The money's strong, baby.
Right, and his daughter finally spoke out about the whole thing.
Whoa.
Yeah, his daughter finally spoke out about the whole thing.
Wow, what does she have to say?
Right.
Chop me in the neck with the
Sorry,
phone,
my bad. So his daughter spoke out finally. Right, saying that she hasn't spoken to him in a while. She kind of
she fell back.
It's family issues. It's not things that we talk about. So she kind of just removed herself from the whole thing.
Is that something you really want to talk about? My dad has a fucking sex cult.
Well, imagine she has to be his daughter.
Of course, but she probably lives with her mom. Right? She lives with her mom, right?
Oh, definitely.
Hopefully she lives with her mom, right?
Definitely. She lives by herself. How old is she?
She's it looks like from what it says, when I'm looking at the little video that I seen, she looked like she's 18, 19.
Okay, so
whatever.
Her mom. Yeah,
hopefully she's an adult or she lives by herself because her Her dad's got a sex cult. It's not looking good. He's the Pied Piper. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good look.
Yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, even though he's made classic music, he's written amazing music for amazing artists, but it's fucked up what's going on over there in that little fucking cult that they want to call R. Kelly land.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So basically, what she says, family issues. So R. Kelly, it's pretty much done.
Hey.
It's pretty much done, fam. You ain't got no more
Good.
team. You know what I mean?
Well, you never know. Hey, a man like him can get a new team like that.
Yeah, 'cause at the end of the day, it's
people
still
are
R.
replaceable.
Kelly.
This is business. At the end of the day, it's
Yeah.
a business. Like, yo, if people want to check, they're gonna go there. They want to secure that bag, they're gonna go there. These people obviously had enough of his bullshit because they now just left, right? The man's not like this is his first scandal.
Yeah.
This is R. Kelly we're talking about. Okay,
Yeah.
the man's been had scandals from the '90s, right? So
This is Hollywood. This is
exactly,
Hollywood.
exactly. The music, the money, the royalties, all of that
People
shit.
don't give a fuck,
He's
man.
putting money in pockets. He's making people extremely rich.
You will someone
Yeah.
will sell out on you for more money in like instantly. They don't
Yo,
even
those
think about
guys
it.
are probably going to his house and having some fucking orgy parties.
Yeah, you
Industry
never know.
orgy parties.
I bet a lot of people
You understand what I'm saying?
I don't even want to talk or whatever, or just want to will side with him because maybe they were involved.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, they're
know?
going there.
He might get a new team just because they were involved. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, he
money
didn't
is
kick them
long.
out. They left him, right? So it just shows a lot that there's holes in what the fuck's going on with him. It's kind of like the walls are kind of closing in. So who knows?
Well, the ceiling's crumbling.
Let's wrap it up. Let's
The seed is crumbling.
Ceiling is crumbling.
I just caught that at the end though, but yeah.
It is. I mean, there's gonna be a bunch of pee on the floor from whatever the fuck he been doing. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Okay, let the people know where to find you in more than ways than one, social media wise, and like with the shop and everything as well. Again.
Yes. So you can find me on Insta, obviously. I'm the real tattoo Barbie. And I really am the real tattoo Barbie, aka Sarah Bang Bang.
Sarah
But
Bang
yeah,
Bang.
and if you have tattoo questions, you can hit me up on Instagram. I always look at my DMs, unless they're creepy, and I always read everybody's messages, and I really appreciate the love because I get pure love on Instagram.
Yeah.
So you know, yeah, there's like no hate ever, and I love that.
Nice.
Everybody, and I get so many like motivational messages from other women, you know, and I think it's amazing.
That's big.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you can find me there on Instagram, The Real Tattoo Barbie, or on the shop page, which is Bad Buddha Tattoos, and all of the artists that work at the shop are on that page, and they are all tagged, you know, underneath their work, so you know whose is whose.
Nice.
Or yeah, just come by the shop, man.
And where can you work the shop?
Keelan St. Clair. So I'm only there from Wednesday to Saturday now. But anyone who else is there, the shop's open 7 days a week from 1 to 9.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever is there is amazing. The staff is amazing. The artists are all talented and super nice. So don't ever feel like intimidated to come by. Because I know like for some people who don't have any tattoos, going to a tattoo shop can be intimidating.
Yes.
You know?
Definitely.
But everybody's super cool, and the shop's super clean and contemporary. It's brand new. And yeah.
What's the exact address for the
It is
people?
1661 St. Clair Avenue West.
Okay.
And the website is Bad Buddha Tattoos. We do have a Facebook page as well, but Instagram is really where it's most updated.
Okay. PK Herc, let the people know where to find you.
Well, you know, it's SSC_Hey Hercs _PK on Instagram because that's the only platform I fucks with. You know what I'm saying? So you can find me there. If you want some gym shit, you want to see me working out, you can also follow my gym page, Way Hercs. You know what I'm saying? And for all the people that know me, holla. It's good to see you in the streets. Episode 66.
Yes. I
In
want
the
to
6, like Friday was saying.
episode 66 in the 6. I want to thank Tattoo Barbie.
Yes,
for coming
thank you,
through.
Tattoo
Thank
Barbie,
you
for coming
guys for
through. It was
having
very
me.
informative.
Yeah. I
Yes.
had
And
a
you're our
great
second
night.
tattoo artist and you're a female artist on top of that to boot. So our second tattoo artist, our second female tattoo artist.
We're killing
and
it.
That's a fucking blessing right there.
We're killing
what I'm saying?
Facts.
It is. It is.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you for coming through and
Thank you so
Many
much.
blessings.
Thank you for having me. I had a great night.
Thank you. We
Yes, thank you.
appreciate you coming through.
Hit me up on my website, Friday, aka Ricky Dred. That's Dred. Also, all my social media platforms, Friday Ricky. This guy's turned today. Friday Ricky Dred. That's Dred. Hit up our Instagram as well as our Twitter. That's We Love Hip Hop Toronto. Okay, get them numbers up. We're looking for our next our next milestone, 10,000.
Yes. Also, 10,000. Let's get there.
Hit up our YouTube channel, youtube.com/We Love Hip Hop.
Yes, sir.
It's a thing.